Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC B1375 refers to a malfunction in the driver's side power tailgate (PTG) switch circuit in the Honda Odyssey models ranging from 2011 to 2017. This error indicates that there is a problem with the electrical circuit associated with the driver's side power tailgate switch, which is crucial for the operation of the power tailgate mechanism. This switch is typically located on the driver's door, allowing the driver to open or close the tailgate with one touch. The issue could stem from faults within the switch itself, wiring connections, or the power tailgate control unit that manages the automation of the rear hatch. Proper functionality of the driver's side PTG switch is essential for ease of access to the rear storage area of the vehicle. If this component fails, users can expect difficulty in operating the power tailgate. The error code B1375 is indicative of a malfunction in the driver's side power tailgate switch circuit, an essential element of the vehicle's power tailgate functionality. This circuit's role is to allow the driver to control the operation of the power tailgate conveniently. Typically, the power tailgate switch is located on the driver's door, facilitating easy access to open or close the rear hatch. If the circuit is not functioning as intended, it could be due to a faulty switch, defective wiring, or issues within the associated power tailgate control unit. The power tailgate control unit interprets the command from the switch and activates the motor that operates the tailgate. A malfunction in this system can result in the tailgate being inoperable or functioning erratically. Several possible causes can lead to the appearance of DTC B1375. Firstly, a faulty power tailgate switch may not send the proper signals to the power tailgate control unit due to wear, damage, or internal failure. Secondly, there may be wiring issues, which can include frayed wires, loose connections, or shorts occurring in the wiring that connects the switch to the control unit. These problems often affect continuity and could lead to intermittent failures. Finally, a malfunction in the power tailgate control unit itself can result in miscommunication between the switch and the vehicle's computer systems, leading to this diagnostic trouble code. Identifying the exact cause will be crucial for effective repair. Drivers experiencing DTC B1375 may notice symptoms primarily involving the power tailgate's operation. One of the most prominent symptoms is that the power tailgate becomes inoperable, meaning it cannot be opened or closed using the driver's controls. This can lead to inconvenience, especially when loading or unloading cargo from the rear of the vehicle. Another possible symptom is intermittent functioning. The tailgate may work sporadically, opening or closing at times but failing at others, indicating a potential circuit issue. Additionally, the presence of the DTC B1375 can be observed through the vehicle's diagnostic system, which displays the error code when connected to a diagnostic scanner, further confirming the need for troubleshooting and repair. The initial troubleshooting step for DTC B1375 involves turning the ignition switch to the lock position and then back to the on position. This action resets the vehicle's electrical systems, which can be a preliminary measure to check if the error persists. The power tailgate motor does not operate. It is crucial to conduct an initial test of the motor for proper functionality before proceeding further. This ensures that the problem does not lie with the motor itself, which is the component responsible for opening and closing the tailgate. If the motor operates correctly, the next steps will involve using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear any stored diagnostic trouble codes from the system. In the second troubleshooting step, the next action is to clear the diagnostic trouble codes using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This step is crucial because it resets the system and allows technicians to observe if the error code reappears after clearing. It is also an important phase where you reassess the system for any new issues that may arise from the initial reset. After clearing the DTCs, proceed to operate the driver's power tailgate switch for more than 1 second. This operation tests whether the switch responds correctly and if the error code comes back, indicating an ongoing issue with the power tailgate switch circuit. The next troubleshooting step requires checking for diagnostic trouble codes again using the HDS, with particular attention paid to whether the DTC B1375 is indicated. This moment is crucial, as it determines the next steps in the troubleshooting process. If the DTC B1375 is present, it confirms that the problem was not resolved and that further investigation is needed. In this case, proceed to Step 5 and follow the outlined procedures. Conversely, if the DTC B1375 is not indicated, it suggests a possible intermittent failure, which means that the system is operational at that time. In such cases, checking for loose or poor connections between the power tailgate control unit and the driver's power tailgate switch becomes necessary. Step 5 involves turning the ignition switch to the off position to ensure safety while working on the vehicle's electrical components. After securing the vehicle, the next task is to disconnect the driver's power tailgate switch, which has a 6-pin 6P connector. Completing this step helps isolate the switch from the circuit, allowing for further examination without the risk of erroneously feeding electricity back into the system. Following this, you will disconnect the power tailgate control unit connector, C, which has a 14-pin 14P configuration. This step is imperative for troubleshooting the specific control unit that manages the power tailgate mechanism and to ensure that further diagnostics focus on the correct components. The next step is to check for continuity between the power tailgate control unit connector C's terminal number 3 and body ground. This action aims to determine whether there is a complete electrical path for the circuit. Continuity is crucial because it ensures that the circuit can transmit electrical signals without interruptions. If continuity is present, it suggests a short to ground in the wiring, which would require immediate repair to restore proper function. However, if continuity is absent, it indicates that there's an open circuit, leading to further investigation as to whether the issue is with the control unit or with different wiring connections upstream. In troubleshooting step 9, the next action is to disconnect the power tailgate control unit connector B, which is a 20-pin 20P connector. This step allows for the investigation of a second, distinct path within the tailgate operation circuitry. Once the connector B is unlinked, the next task is to check for continuity between terminal number 6 of the connector B and body ground. Checking this continuity is an essential diagnostic method to confirm that the circuit is intact. A successful continuity test indicates the circuit is effectively connected to ground, while an absence of continuity requires further investigation into the wiring or control unit, ensuring that all potential fault paths are explored. After completing all troubleshooting steps and any necessary repairs, a final verification is crucial to ensure the issues associated with DTC B1375 have been resolved. The power tailgate functionality should be tested thoroughly to confirm that it operates correctly through the driver's switch and there are no recurring issues. It is essential to verify that all connections related to the wiring and modules are secure and free from corrosion or damage. After testing, it is advisable to clear any diagnostic trouble codes from the system again and perform a retest to ensure that DTC B1375 does not reappear. This verification process acts as a confirmation for the repair effectiveness and helps establish whether the problem has truly been resolved. Preventive maintenance is essential to avoid the recurrence of issues related to DTC B1375. Regularly checking all electrical connections and ensuring they are secure can help preempt failures in the power tailgate system. It is also crucial to inspect the power tailgate switch for any signs of wear or damage, as it is a critical component for the circuit's functionality. Keeping the wiring free from damage is another important aspect of maintenance. Frayed or exposed wires can lead to shorts or open circuits, creating operational challenges. Routine maintenance will help in extending the lifespan of the power tailgate mechanism and ensure seamless operation for the users of the Honda Odyssey. In conclusion, DTC B1375 indicates a malfunction within the driver's side power tailgate switch circuit of the Honda Odyssey from 2011 to 2017. The key components affected include the power tailgate switch, connector wiring, and possibly the power tailgate control unit. Thorough troubleshooting is required to isolate the root cause, as issues can stem from various factors, including faulty switches and damaged wiring. Repairing these components promptly is important to ensure reliable tailgate operation. Additionally, performing regular preventive maintenance can mitigate the risk of future troubles associated with this system, guaranteeing continued convenience for users. Addressing this error diligently will enhance vehicle reliability and user satisfaction. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.